Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and today's title is Lawless Libraries. Let's get started with the warm-up questions. 1번. Where is the nearest library to your home? 집에서 가장 가까운 도서관은 어디에 있나요? That's a good question because I actually haven't seen one around my house. There's a small library within the complex I live in, but that's not really considered a library because it only has children's books for the students who live around here. I know that there was a library not too far from my old house, which is not too far from here. However, I'm not 100% sure where the closest library is, though it might be useful to know once my daughter grows up. 2번. When was the last time you visited it? 마지막으로 도서관을 방문한 적이 언제인가요? Last time I visited not the closest library, but a library. Does the Samsung COEX library count? I don't think so, but I guess the last time I visited a library, I don't think I've ever visited a library in Korea, to be honest with you. And if that's true, that means I haven't visited a library in over 11 years. So I like to read. As you can see, I have books here behind me. But as going to the library, I don't know if I have visited one in quite some time. So maybe I am overdue to visit a library for sure. Okay. Now let's look at the vocabulary and repeat after me. 1번. Wholesome. 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 건전한. The real purpose was to meet nice, i.e. studious and wholesome girls. So, wholesome is another way of saying having good morals and well-being. 2번. On one's best behavior. On one's best behavior. On one's best behavior. 진중하게 행동하다. If Brad and I had made it to the library, we would have been on our best behavior to avoid getting stern looks from the librarian and other visitors. So to act in the most polite, kind way possible, making sure you're following rules, etc. 3번. Pass out. Pass out. Pass out. 기절하다. Librarians have to receive special medical training because people take drugs and pass out in library bathrooms. Basically, to faint. 4번. Territorial. 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 텃세를 부리는. Some homeless people also become territorial about library space, setting themselves up in front of computers or in other comfortable spots and staying there all day. So basically, when you're territorial, you feel that like a certain area belongs to you. You'll see this a lot with animals as well. 5번. Controversial. 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 논란이 많은. So this is controversial since the goal is obviously to keep homeless people out. So to dispute public opinion, to go against public opinion. 6번. Nuisance. 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 송가시니르. So there's no doubt that some create nuisances, but many have nowhere else to go during the day. So when you're on your best behavior, which is what we learned just before up here, to be on one's best behavior, nuisance is sort of the opposite of that, right? To not follow rules, to be annoying to the public, etc. Alright, so that was a preview section. Now let's move on to the review section.